health the root of all successes and failures. So I'm going to share a screen a little bit, okay? And maybe I'm going to spotlight this instead. Okay, so is mental health the root of all success and failure in life? Now, if I were to do this, I'm going to add a circle right here. And I call this circle, let me just shape fill, white color, black. So let me just call this circle, mental health. Okay, let's think about what are all of the things that contributes to mental health. I'm going to make it smaller a little bit. What are all the things that contribute to mental health? So if you use the we can talk about the wheel of life model, all of the results that we are seeing in life, but essentially, let's divide the wheel of life model into just 3 things, okay? The first thing is wealth, money. And we're going to have relationships, and we're going to have health. These 3 things. And it is, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And this. So many people believe that health, wealth, and relationships is the cause of mental health. When I say cause of mental health, I'm talking about mental health in terms of mental health is the effect of these 3 things. As in, if you are very, very stressed out about relationships, at that point in time, your mental health is kind of affected. If your relationship is chronically bad, your mental health is going to be really, really, really affected, right? So relationships, wealth, health. If let's say you are having money problems right now, COVID-19, income got cut off, you're stressed every day, chronically stressed. You're in this crisis right now. Mental health is affected. If you're having some deep health issues right now, and you're clinically ill, that is affecting your mental health. So right now, the way people see mental health is that the state of mental health is completely dependent on relationships, wealth, and health. What if I tell you that is not the other way around? It is not this way, but it is the other way around. And the reason why I say that is very simple. I'm going to take this out. I want you to ask yourself this following question. What creates results? Because essentially, what are these 3 things? These 3 things are results. Am I right? I'm going to add in this one here. These 3 things are results. Wealth, health, relationships. These are results. But what creates results? To answer that question, let me ask you, what gets results? And what gets results is behavior, habits, consistency. If you do what kind of behaviors you exhibit, what kind of habits you do consistently creates whatever results that you get. If you have great habits and you have great behavior, great consistency, the results that you're going to get across that area of your life is going to increase. But you got to then ask the question, what creates consistency? And so with this one comes the kicker. And the kicker is this. What creates consistency? Let me ask you, when was the last time you do something good for yourself? When was the last time, when I say good, I'm not talking about what is pleasurable. I'm not talking about what is enjoyable. I'm talking about what is good. And when I say what is good, some of the things that I'm talking about are things like, eating more vegetables, drinking more water, exercising, removing certain toxic people from your life, self-care, asking yourself deep, difficult questions about where life is going. That's some of the things that is necessary and essential for self-maintenance. And for most people, the idea is that when something is a problem, when health is a problem, now we're going to go and take a look at it. Now we're going to live with a healthy lifestyle. When mental health is a problem, now we're going to go and take a look at it. Now that money is a problem, now we're going to go and take a look at it. But previously, there is no need to think so much, right? But that is completely illogical. That is completely illogical. Why is it that when we feel good, we don't do what is good? And when we feel bad, we do what is good? The reason why is because the association that we have with healthy lifestyle is that healthy lifestyle feels terrible. That is a problem. Healthy lifestyle feels terrible. So to eat something pleasurable, when we are joyful, we are celebrating something, we eat something terrible. We eat so-called quote unquote good food. We drink alcohol to kill our brain cells, to numb ourselves. And then when we feel bad, we drink alcohol also, and we eat good food as well. But now we force ourselves to go and do certain things which is so-called healthy. That doesn't make sense anyway. So let me ask you this. If you feel good, truly good, why aren't you do what's necessary? And I'm saying this with a caveat over here. I'm saying when you are truly feeling really good, or rather, why is unhealthy food necessary? So this is how we talk about how during celebrations we go and eat good food and we go and drink alcohol and things like that. But if you feel truly good, if your well-being is truly taken care of, why are pleasurable things necessary. Necessary. Because it is not, isn't it? It's just there. It's just there because we want to numb ourselves against something. Could unhealthy food habits be a way for us to cope with life? Could unhealthy habits be a way for us to cope with life? Because certain things are not happening the way we want, and because it is not happening the way we want, we feel the need to use something external to make ourselves feel better. And therefore, what's above this would be your NLP would call it meta states, meta programs. Let me just call it programs. Simple. So if that's the case, then what is the label by which we call programs? It's mental health, isn't it? And therefore, it is more like this. The way it really looks like looks like this. This is how it really looks like. Your mental health creates the states, and the states creates what creates your habits. Your habits creates your results. So it goes like this. It goes like this. Now the question then is, what creates a robust mental health? What creates a robust mental health then? Well, to answer this question, we can look at all of the proofs, all of the discoveries that we've made in NLP, in spirituality, in age-old things that we have already known. And what those things tells us is that mental health is a combination of three things. Your body, your mind. Sorry, let me change it again. Activity, your mind, and your food. If you do these three things, if you take care of your exercise, if you take care of handling, or rather, let me just change this to exercise. If you work on your mindset and you take care of your nutrition, your mental health becomes inevitable. If you surround yourself, as an example, when I talk about mindset, I'm also including the people who you surround yourself with, because if you have very toxic people around you, then it's going to be pretty hard for you to take care of your mental health, because you're going to be always talked down upon. Likewise, if you constantly have sugary, oily food, toxic food which is not good for you, if you have that, then what's going to happen is that you're going to feel lethargic. You're going to feel the need to eat more of the sugary foods. If you drink too much coffee, you're going to feel anxiety all the time. Your heart is going to palpitate all the time. Your brain is not going to be able to sleep. It's not going to be able to get enough rest during sleep. Even if you fall asleep, it is not really falling asleep. It's called knocked out. I studied sleep before. So there is the problem with the food, the nutrition. The problem with the mindset, things aside from just hanging out with toxic people or whatnot, is about how much time do you spend thinking? How much time? When I say thinking, I'm not talking about the kind of things that send you down in a spiral. I'm talking about the kind of things that helps you to realize the truth. How much time do you spend questioning yourself? How much time do you spend acknowledging how you feel? How much time do you spend investigating whether a certain belief that you have is actually true or not? And then exercise. Dope. There is something called, in terms of exercise, there is something called DOPE. Sorry, dose, not dope. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. These four things, did I spell it wrong? Endorphin, yeah. These four hormones are secreted in our brain whenever we exercise. So how much time do you spend exercising? So let me tell you what I do. I spend every day exercising. Every day as I do my journal, as I'm sharing these things with you guys, as I do my journal, I am working on my mindset. I remind myself all the lessons, all the tools that I have learned over the years in this activity of mine. My food. I eat very healthy. Not all the time, of course, but in comparison to most people, I eat significantly healthier. I barely touch sugar. So these three things have created for me a robust mental health, which give me a certain state of being. And with that certain state of being, I find myself not needing bad food. I don't need alcohol and things like that. I don't need to project my emotions to ruin relationships. I can spend more time in productive areas of my life because I spend so much less time in breakdown, which increases my wealth. And because I have no attachment to results, I'm able to exercise and take care of my food I'm able to exercise and take care of my food without attachment. So I'm not the kind of people who step on a scale, oh, I don't lose weight anymore, I feel so bad. I don't do that, because for me, exercise, I'm already joyful. So I joyfully exercise. I joyfully eat healthy food and I joyfully journal. These are the practices that I do joyfully. So automatically my health increases. So this is what creates the kind of results. This is what helps you increase your mental health. This is what helps you create all these things. The question then is, how much time, if you're having a lot of time, have you been spending investing on your exercise, mindset, food, nutrition? How much time have you been spending? How much time have you been investing in these three things? That is the important question. Because if you're having all these problems, the problem is right now is that most people are looking at this thing, my relationship is in a mess, my wealth is in a mess, my money is in a mess, my health is in a mess. So if this is the mess, they go 100% here. If wealth is the mess, they go 100% here. They ignore these other two areas. If relationship is a mess, they go 100% here. That's the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem right now. But if you don't invest your time equally on these three things, if you don't invest your time equally on these three things, ultimately, all these three things is going to be the problem. It's going to reflect in your mental health. Mental health is going to control your states and habits, your relationship, your wealth, your health. All of it is going to take a toll. So how much time have you been investing on your exercise, nutrition, and mindset? So now is the time. Now is the time, because many of us are in lockdown. It is a wake-up call for us to do something profound with our life. So what comes next is entirely up to you. Are you going to be constantly allowing your mental health to be the victim of external situation? Or are you going to start taking control and work on this without attachment? Work on this unconditionally, so that you can improve this one and your states, your habits, followed by all of the results that you have in life. Because if you just do this, results are going to come. And it is not something which is fast. No, it's not fast at all. But it is powerful. It is very powerful. It stacks in on itself like property investment. You put in the work now, you will start seeing the fruits months from now, maybe even weeks from now. Who knows? I'm not one. It depends on the severity of your mental health. But for those people who are healthy already, it's gonna give you effects maybe months from now. If you're having a lot of mental distress, maybe even weeks or maybe years, I do not know. But something is gonna happen. And it's gonna have a compounding effect for the rest of your life. All of these things that is gonna come, it's gonna have a compounding effect for the rest of your life. When will there be a time? When will there be a time for you to do all of this? When is gonna be the best time? There is no best time. There's only now. So why not you? Why not now? If not you, then who? If not now, then when? So that is my sharing, guys, for mental health. This is my sharing. Hope it helps. If it does help, I want you to add in, like, write down something, comment something to let me know. I want you to banter with me, communicate with me, and share with me what are your thoughts about what I thought. Okay. And then I will get back to you. If possible, if I see your response, I will talk about your response in the next video. So yeah, that is what it is. And now we are going to go into the journaling process. As always, I'm going to turn off my video. Share audio. And I'm going to turn off my audio. And I'm going to start. This is a guided journaling process by Felix. Doing this process daily will offer the benefit of helping you stay on track and optimize awareness of your thoughts and actions. Before we begin, have your journal in front of you. It is best to do this process on a fairly empty stomach. When following this process, do your best to manage your environment conducively, as any disruptions may result in loss of effectiveness. Keep your phone turned on silent and put away any potential disturbances. For the best effect, wear headphones. Enjoy! Time is a mercurial substance. Though it is a constant in the world, within each of us, the experience of time is mutable. With enough attention, a single moment can last a lifetime. But when engrossed, no amount of time is ever enough. When we pay close attention, however, we realize that infinite possibilities exist all around us. We just need to get up our own way. When opportunities reveal itself, will we be busy? Or can we just be? Sit with your eyes closed in any way which is comfortable to you. If you can, sit with your spine comfortably erect. Gently and slowly inhale and exhale through your nose. As you breathe, hear the sound of your own breathing. Feel your lungs gently expanding as you slowly take in the air. Slowly let it out. Keep your eyes closed. Now, put your hands on your journal, keeping your eyes closed. Feel the journal as you trace your hands slowly over the cover. Feel each of the bumps and ridges as they brush on your fingertips. Try to notice something today you've never noticed before. Keep going. That's right.
Take a pause now. Take a moment to notice any physical and emotional sensations you are carrying. Get in touch with how you are feeling. Whatever that is going on inside, allow yourself to just observe without judgment. What are you feeling in your body right now? What thoughts are running through your mind right now? What emotions are presenting itself to you right now? Let your body, mind, and spirit talk. Let them convey what they want to convey. Allow the thoughts, feelings, and emotions to wash over you. And realize these are sounds. The sounds come and the sounds go. The good can keep. The bad can teach. And when they pass, you are still here. It is a fresh new day. All that has passed has passed. What is. But right now, this moment holds the seed of infinite possibilities. What you choose right now determines what happens next. It is time to create something new. Gently, very gently, open your eyes. Open your journal. Turn to a blank new page and know that on this fresh new page, you are the author of something new. Write down today's date, whatever date it is. Do it now. Let's do a thank you note from your future self. Imagine writing back as your future self a year from now, having already accomplished everything that you have set out to do. Write back to your past self as you feel an immense measure of gratitude to this person. Let feelings of gratitude well up from deep within as you look at this person, struggling but determined, flawed but relentless, human with the potential of so much more. more than they can currently realize. See the beauty in their imperfection and realize how worthy this person is of your love and affection. Let's thank them for their efforts. Write down the date of the note from your future self. Dated 31st December of either this year or the next. Keep these notes simple because you'll be writing them every single day. Over the next 3 minutes, you will be writing your most heartfelt note from your future self as though you're already there. Right. Thank you for staying committed to the journey, for not giving up. And while you're at it, write down also 3 to 10 results you're enjoying in the future as a result of their relentless actions. Write in a way that ensures they heard it loud and clear. You may begin. Now, bring yourself back from the future. Back to today. You've just received a letter from your future self thanking you. Feel the gratitude coming from within you as you accept these words. It is now inevitable that those results become a reality. Ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things you must do today to make this vision of yourself a reality? This will be your 3 intentions for today. Ensure that at least one of them is a legacy task. A legacy task is something you can create today that will help you create even more time, energy, and focus to do what's necessary for the fulfillment of your vision. Take the next 3 minutes to write them all down. Excellent job. We are now almost at the end of our daily practice. Let's move on to the big question. Good answers come from good questions. Rather than waiting for things to happen, let's start asking questions proactively. What question can you ask about yourself today that will accelerate your growth? What is one question you have about your life, where you're heading, that you've never asked before? Decide this over the next 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Time's up. Thank you for giving yourself this precious time. It is time to get back to life, to get back to work. As you go about your day, keep this journal near you, near your body, and near your mind. Remember what you did this morning, and remember what matters. As long as you do this, understand that you will always be on the right track. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens through you. It is now time to close your journal, but your day has only just begun. Until tomorrow comes, stay true.
Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys tonight at 6:45 p.m. as usual for Journal with Me. Meantime, stay healthy, stay true, stay safe.